Welcome back, everybody, to more WWE 2K15 main event. And we got some tag team action to kick off the show tonight, as the Chick Magnets go head-to-head with former tag team champions, The New Day. And welcome everybody to WWE Main Event, live from Albuquerque, New Mexico. And the Chick Magnets, Rick Rude and Dolph Ziggler, along with their manager, the sensational Sherri, making their way down the aisle. This brand new team won a best-of-5 series over the Patriots, JBL and Jack Swagger, to kick off their run. And tonight, they got a big challenge in former tag champs, The New Day. Can this cocky new team take on such an experienced group? Or can the Chick Magnets rise above and get that much closer to a tag team championship match? And what a week it is for the New Day. A big match here on Main Event tonight, and this Friday on SmackDown, Kofi Kingston gets his Intercontinental title rematch against The Miz. But tonight it's Big E and Xavier Woods with Kofi Kingston at ringside as they go up against Dolph Ziggler, Ravishing Rick Rude, the Chick Magnets. And here we go, it's Big E and Dolph to start. And Dolph Ziggler, huge drop kick to the face. And oh, here goes Ziggler with the elbow drops. This time it's only 3. We've seen him hit as many as 10 in a row. And here he goes again. Another 3 right into the heart of Big E. Got a great episode of Main Event tonight. Austin and Luger continue their best-of-5 Loser Leaves Raw series. Stone Cold Steve Austin up by 1 in that war. And then, of course, our main event tonight, round 2 of the Divas tournament, as Paige takes on Natalya. Falls count absolutely anywhere. And look at Ziggler, obsessed with these elbow drops tonight, trying to take the wind away from Big E. Tag to Xavier Woods, and now it's Rude and Woods in there. And Woods sends Rick Rude to the outside. And look at this. Sunset Flip powerbomb drives Rick Rude into the mats. And Rude, look, to his credit, right back up to his feet and runs down Xavier Woods with a clothesline. Look at this. Everybody in the ring there almost out a powder keg with all 4 men. Nice side Russian leg sweep by Xavier Woods. Ooh, but he gets caught out of nowhere with that neck breaker. Now, not as good as neck breaker as... And my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, batteries do not like to stay alive in 2015. got Woods back up. Woods, big knee to the gut of Rick Rude. And there's a side Russian leg sweep, this time from Rude. And Chick Magnet's doing very well in this match against the former tag champions. I didn't think they'd be this successful against such an elite team like New Day. But then again, Ziggler and Rude are world champions in their own right. Of course, individually, Dolph Ziggler, former two-time WWE world champion, and Ravishing Rick Rude, a former WCW world champion. Northern Lights by Xavier Woods only gets a 1 count. Oh, and this time it's Wood who's elevated to the outside. Tag from Rude to Ziggler, and Xavier Woods gets away from that apron before he gets sent hurtling to the mat. Nice defense there by Xavier Woods. And now look at these stinging jabs. Oh, and a little dance. And a huge right hand puts Dolph Ziggler down on the mat. And the New Day starting to make a comeback here. Xavier Woods into the cover. Only gets a 2 count. Oh, and there's the defeat by Xavier Woods. Is that enough to put Dolph Ziggler away here? Is he too close to the Chick Magnet's corner? Cover by Woods, 1, 2. Ooh, and look at that. Very surprised Rick Rude didn't try to make the save there. And credit to Dolph Ziggler for kicking out as Xavier Woods' finishing maneuver there. And look at that out of the corner. Flip neck breaker and then a devastating kick to the back of the neck. And Xavier Woods trying to make it to Big E right now. And he's going to bring Rick Rude with him. Oh, but Rude kicks his way out of the corner. Xavier Woods had second thoughts there. Should have went directly to the tag if that's what he wanted. But now he eats a high knee from the Ravishing One. And Rick Rude loving the elbow drops as well, but he's not dropping them in bulk like Dolph Ziggler is. And now look at this pendulum backbreaker, driving that spine right onto the knee of Rick Rude. And a vicious DDT sends Xavier Woods flying, and the Chick Magnets are back in firm control of this tag team matchup, and it looks like the New Day is going to have a rude awakening. And there it is! Now look at this arrogant cover here. Is this enough to win the match? No, Big E makes the save. And Xavier Woods flowed over into the DDT. Now is his time to make the tag. And he finally does. He thought about it, but he knows it's the best thing to do right now. He's taking a lot of damage, including the Rude Awakening. You can see Xavier slumps over the ropes as Big E takes over. Nice STO there. And now Big E bouncing Dolph Ziggler's head off the mat. But Ziggler answers back with a flying clothesline. And uh-oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a big time 10 elbow drops right to the heart. The heart stopper elbow drops into the cover. 1, 2. Oh, and wasn't enough to keep Big E down. And Big E's the man who's taken the most elbow drops from Ziggler in this match. And he tried to put him away with the 10 in a row, but he couldn't get it done. And there's a neck breaker by Ziggler. Great setup there, avoiding the clothesline. And now Big E trying to stick to his feet, but there's another snap neck breaker. And Ziggler is on fire right now. Big E's got to watch out for the zigzag and the super kick. And Ziggler out in New Day territory here. But Xavier Woods, look at that focus on the win. Throws Ziggler back into the cover. And only a 1 count. Referee kind of slow to the cover there. Big E shot off into the ropes. And Ziggler, look at that. Beautiful deep arm drag. Shades of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. In comes Woods. Breaks up the pin very quickly. And Rick Rude's going to get his kicks in before the referee tosses him out. And great distraction there by Chick Magnets. But Big E is a big and bad man, and he breaks Ziggler with the backbreaker. And a diving reverse DDT, shades of Christian there. And here goes Big E, full head of steam off both ropes. Huge splash, and that could be it for Ziggler here. Down into the cover, and Rick Rude makes the save. Great tag team strategy there by Rude. Throws Big E in the Chick Magnet's corner, and now Ziggler can resume shoulders into the gut of Big E. And Ziggler drags Langston to the middle of the ring, scoops him up. What does he have in mind now? Ooh, went for that precision drop kick. Big E moved, and there's a Big E with a big boot to Dolph Ziggler, and back comes the Doctor, Xavier Woods. Oh, and look at Dolph Ziggler gets rid of Big E in case Xavier Woods gets any bright ideas. But that might have been a wrong move, because Ziggler just got suplexed directly on his head. Big left hand from Woods. And another. Oh, and look at that uppercut. Rocks Ziggler. Oof, nasty knee to the gut. Dolph Ziggler still obsessed with getting rid of Big E. Textbook vertical suplex leaves Xavier Woods dead center of the ring. And now it's Xavier Woods who gets rid of Rick Rude. Uh-oh, and here we go with the jabs again. And there's a huge one. Puts down Ziggler. Is that finally enough to win this match for the New Day? Cover by Woods. 1, 2, 3. And that's it. The New Day pick up a big win here on Main Event. Let's take a look at how it went down. Xavier Woods with the Northern Lights tried to hold it for the pin, but Rick Rude way too strong. And then Woods back up. Blast! Dolph Ziggler right in the face with that right hand. But at this point in the game, Dolph Ziggler able to kick out. And then look at here. Eat defeat. And you can see how excited Big E was that Woods was able to hit his maneuver. But unfortunately for New Day, Dolph Ziggler way too much energy. But Xavier Woods goes back to that huge right hand. He had already knocked Rick Rude off the apron, and he went for the cover. You see Rude here trying to make it, and there's the 3 count. And the New Day pick up a huge victory in our opening contest here on Main Event. And these guys, what a wave of momentum this is. And now, Friday on SmackDown, Kofi Kingston faces The Miz in a rematch for the Intercontinental title. And what a way to cap off the week that would be for New Day. Tag team victory and the return of the Intercontinental title. Congrats to the New Day. And now we got a bit of a grudge match. A continuing series between Lex Luger and Stone Cold Steve Austin. The total package Lex Luger threw Stone Cold Steve Austin out of a 30-man Royal Rumble to decide who would be the final participant in the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania, and Stone Cold Steve Austin is absolutely pissed about it. Challenged Luger to a Loser Leaves Raw Best of 5 series, and last week, Stone Cold picked up the big win. Tonight is match 2. Let's see if Luger can turn things around. And of course, the Texas Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin was on a roll in the 30-man over-the-top Battle Royal a couple weeks ago on SmackDown, eliminating over 4 superstars on his way to a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match until he came across the total package Lex Luger. Now, Austin is seeking revenge by getting Luger completely off of his show. He wants Luger off of Raw so Austin can rise to the top as he feels he should. Look at that, Austin has inadvertently smashed the referee in the opening moments here. Does that mean both these men will try to seek out weapons from underneath the ring, or possibly try to cheat to win here early on? Big jawbreaker by Lex. Nobody's trying to take advantage this far. The referee is still down. Oh, and look at Luger. These low blows here. These two lock back up. Luger takes control, side headlock into a takeover. And the referee's starting to recover here, so anybody who was thinking about cheating, their window of opportunity just closed. And Luger sends Austin over the top rope and smashes him. Big right hand, knocks Austin to the floor. Both men back inside the ring, and Luger was winding up for a huge strike there, but he got stopped by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Luger with a nice hammerlock here. Austin looking for a way out. And he reverses it right into a hammerlock of his own and sends Luger on his way. Lex, big knee to the gut. Gets shot into the ropes by Austin. Reverses position, and Austin boots him right in the face. And a clubbing right hand. Double reverse on the Irish Whip. Austin with the jawbreaker. Oh, and he gives it right back to Lex Luger. Austin won last week with the Stone Cold Stunner. Great matchup last week. Luger going to be looking for that torture rack, or even that flying forearm with that surgically implanted steel plate. Covered by Austin. Just a 1 count. Luger on the outside now, and brought right back in by Stone Cold. And Austin mounts Luger, and several right hands right to the face. And Austin off the ropes. Uh-oh, here we go. Drops the elbow into the throw. And Austin gaining momentum. Cover now. And only a 2 count. Right hand block, kick to the gut by Lex. Doesn't stop Austin, hooks Luger up. High vertical suplex. Another cover by Austin. Austin trying to move on with this series. He'd be up 2-0 if he beats Luger here tonight. Oh, and there's a short arm clothesline out of the corner. Rocks Lex Luger. Covered by Stone Cold. And Austin really trying to force the issue here tonight. Wants to pin Luger, be up 2-0, and that means he's only going to defeat Luger one more time to win the best of 5 series and get Lex Luger off of Monday Night Raw. Covered by Austin again. My goodness. Austin just smothering Luger at this point. Spinning neck breaker, center of the ring. And that's it. That's it. Austin's constant pressure defeats Lex Luger. My goodness. The Texas Rattlesnake is highly motivated in this war. Let's take a look at how it went down here. Austin just smothering Luger with pin attempt after pin attempt here. You see that trademark? Flipping the bird into the elbow. Still went for the pin. Short arm clothesline out of the corner. Goes for the pin. Austin just pressure on Luger. And it finally pays off. Spinning neck breaker, center of the ring. Austin saw the blood in the water. And gets the 1, 2, 3 on the total package. And Lex Luger in serious danger being kicked off Monday Night Raw here. And who knows, just because you get kicked off Raw doesn't mean SmackDown's gonna run right up to your door and try to pick you up. So Luger in a career-threatening situation coming up next week. We'll have to see if Austin can put it away once and for all. But for tonight belongs to the Texas Rattlesnake. And now it's time for our main event, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2 of the Divas tournament continues in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Natalya takes on Norwich native Paige. And of course, Natalya, successful last week against Cameron to move on to round 2 of this tournament. And the winner of this match will face Naomi in the finals next week, right here on Main Event. And the winner of this, of course, gets a shot against AJ Lee for the Divas Championship. So tremendous contest here tonight. Falls count absolutely anywhere in the building. And Paige was successful in her warm-up match against, oh, actually she wasn't successful in her warm-up match. My apologies, this past Monday on Raw, took on Summer Rae in preparation for this match, but Summer Rae ended up pinning up the win with the Ray of Light spinning heel kick. So Paige, working from behind here, already had a bad loss this week, doesn't want to fall behind in this Divas tournament. She would love to get another shot at AJ Lee. We'll see if she can hang with Natalya and pick up a victory here tonight. And what a matchup this should be. Round 2 of the Divas tournament. Natalya and Paige. Falls count absolutely anywhere in the building. And Paige goes right to work on the arm of Natalya. Pushes Natalya off there. Great start here for Paige. These ladies can take this fight anywhere in the building. And of course, the winner of this match goes on to face Naomi in the finals to see who will face AJ Lee for the Divas Championship this month on Raw. Natalya, nice head scissors there. Paige able to nip out of it. Both ladies back to start. Oh, nice sidewalk slam there by the Queen of Hearts. Setting up that back for the sharpshooter, of course. And look at Natalya, 2 right-handed shots, high and low. And there's a nice arm buster by Paige. Belly to belly by Natalya sends Paige flying. Oh, and a low blow by Paige. Of course, this is a falls count anywhere match. Anything goes. And there's a big backbreaker, this time by Paige. Wrist control Northern Lights there. Doesn't hold it for the pin, but gonna do more damage to that back. Natalya trying to get ready for it to apply the sharpshooter, but look at Paige. Just drops Natty right on the back of her head. And she tried to make Natalya submit there, but Natalya way too tough this early on in the match. Running back elbow blast Paige. There's time the belly to belly by Paige now sends Natalya flying. And Paige, she's going out to look for some hardcore weaponry from underneath the ring. And she's got the kendo stick. And she tries to throw it at Natty, but Natty's got the sledgehammer. Taken away by Paige. And these two fighting over the sledgehammer. It does so much damage. There's a shot to the gut. Crumbles Paige. And then now another one to the back. And again. And a third. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Natalya just wearing out Paige with that sledgehammer. Oh no. Watch another shot to the gut. And this one to the back. And Natalya's had enough. She wants her Divas Championship match, no matter what it costs. And look at Paige fight back. Elevates Natty with the big back body drop. And look at this. Hits the Paige Turner out of desperation. She knows how many shots she took with that sledgehammer. Cover here. Oh, Natalya. Natalya survives the Paige Turner. But that's not going to deter Paige. She knows she's on borrowed time after taking all those sledgehammer shots. Rampage on the floor, compressing the neck of Natalya. And is this it here? And it's all over. Paige moves on to the finals to take on Naomi. Let's take a look here. Natalya wore Paige out with that sledgehammer, and that put Paige into overdrive mode. Went for the Paige turn on the outside, only got the 2 count, and then immediately scooped Natty up and drove her head first into the mats outside. For the cover, the count, and the victory for the Norwich native. And now, next week on Main Event, it will be Paige and Naomi, the winner, to face AJ Lee on Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm PWS Phil. I thank you guys for watching. What a tremendous episode of Main Event. And a tremendous Round 2 matchup for Natalya and Paige. Keep an eye out this Friday for SmackDown. Kofi Kingston looks to regain the Intercontinental Championship against The Miz. I'll see you guys next time.